and by WUFT-FM. For more information or to subscribe to our weekly e-newsletter, please visit our website, heartbeatradio.org.
You're listening to 90.9 FM, KSJE Farmington, the information and cultural beacon of the Four Corners, broadcasting from San Juan College. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, your community hospital with a rich heritage that dates back to before New Mexico was a state. We've been improving the health of the Four Corners since 1910. As a nonprofit hospital, San Juan Regional Medical Center is a values-driven organization. We strive to deliver on our mission to personalize health care and create vitality and enthusiasm in healing. We are here for you when you need us, offering a comprehensive range of inpatient, outpatient, and emergency care services. Minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday morning, the 12th day of September. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for joining us today on KSJE 90.9 FM. A special welcome as well to our viewers who are watching us this morning live on the KSJE Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Coming up in just a moment, my guest from San Juan Regional Medical Center, the Total Joint Program. We'll be talking a bit about the technology and the services being offered for total joint replacement here in San Juan County. That's coming up in just a moment. Also want to remind you later on this morning, about 8:55, we'll take our weekly visit to the Encouragement Lab with Dr. Mike Haddabaugh, Communications Professor. He'll have a special message for us today. At 9 a.m., it's Roving with the Arts with Mick Hess, classical music, of course, and today Mick is featuring Benjamin Britten and playing for us his War Requiem. That's coming up today at 9, along with some arts news for you of some local and regional happenings. And then at 10:30, our local and regional author program, Right on Four Corners, with host Tracy Hales-Vass, and today Tracy is talking with author Melody Groves. That you'll hear today at 10:30 on KSJE, so we thank you for tuning in. But let me turn to my guests who are here in the studio with me this morning, beginning with Dr. Jason Lucas, who is here from Orthopedic Associates and the Total Joint Program at San Juan Regional. Dr. Lucas, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Thanks for being here. Good to have you along with us as well. And Rachel Timmerman is also here this morning, and she's a registered nurse and works with the Total Joint and Spine Coordinator at San Juan Regional. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Scott. Thank you for having us today.
You bet. Thank you for coming in this morning. And to get started, Dr. Lucas, talk to me a little bit about total joint replacement and the Joint Center and the work that you've been doing here now for, gosh, over a decade, right?
Yes, I would say I've been in the community personally over the past 15 years, and over the past 10 years, over this past decade, we've organized with San Juan Regional Medical Center Orthopedic Associates a total joint program, which has been established to help with general osteoarthritis throughout the Four Corners area. And the objective of the Total Joint Care Center and the Total Joint Care Program was to establish this to provide the best quality care in the Four Corners area. And thankfully, through San Juan Regional Medical Center, we've been able to establish that.
And it seems like we have such an active population in this area that this is a needed thing to keep the population as active as they want to be.
100%. I'd say not only is it just based on surgical or operations being done, but it's also on preventative medicine. It's on giving information out to the community and providing the best health care possible for them. Our community is outstanding here in the Four Corners area. We have a high volume of active individuals who enjoy the beautiful Four Corners area, the weather, the sunshine. It's a great place to live. And we want to keep them active, and we want to provide those activities for them to do that. So.
Right. And Rachel, let me turn to you and ask you a bit about your job as the coordinator at the Total Joint and Spine Center at San Juan Regional Medical Center. And so to keep the population active, is that a lot of what you do and recommendations and things like that when folks come in?
Yeah, so we offer, every 2 years we'll offer a community seminar, and we'll talk about osteoarthritis and how to relieve joint pain and what the processes are and the steps to go through to help get that relief. And we really hit hard on, low impact exercises such as swimming, biking, walking to help improve the joint, lubricate it. And our orthopedic surgeons are there on hand to answer any questions for the community members and get them so they're moving and grooving again, so to speak.
Okay, very good. And you have a class coming up, too, that will help hopefully spread some more information about what folks can look for and be aware of what services are offered here locally, right?
Yes, that class is next Wednesday, September 19th. It'll be held at 5:30 at 800 West Maple, which is directly across from the hospital. You're more than welcome to call me, and I'll get you signed up. My phone number is 609-6078, and we'll give you the details to that.
All right, and it's a free class, right?
It is free.
Free to attend. So we'll have you repeat that phone number in a few minutes here, too, for folks who are maybe scrambling to find a pencil or a pen or something this morning.
Absolutely.
Dr. Lucas, let me come back to you and ask you a bit about the idea of total joint replacement, partial joint replacement, or just some tips to maybe make folks feel better and maybe not have to have a total replacement or something like that. I guess there are various ways to do this, right?
That's an outstanding question. Essentially, osteoarthritis is a breakdown of the articular cartilage on the bone end, such as a knee or a hip or a shoulder. And essentially, when that breakdown occurs, it causes pain for the patient. And so the first goal is preventative, to try and help patients maintain appropriate weight, eat healthy, exercise and lubricate the joint, and avoid any type of surgical intervention. But sometimes there's traumatic osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or just basically development of osteoarthritis, which is that breakdown of the joint that happens as we age. And so the goal isn't, when you come see us, to step right into surgical intervention. The goal is to give you options to try and avoid that, such as various injections that can be placed into the knee, various physical therapy options, diet control, weight loss, and things like that, that help the overall ability of the patient to avoid having that pain in their joint. And so we try and provide those services.
Right. And knees are what you were telling me is what you see the most of, right, in your office?
I'd say the greatest volume of cases that we see as orthopedic surgeons are knee injuries. We're up on our legs, we're up moving around, but it seems that there's a higher volume of wear and breakdown in the knee joint itself. So. Right.
And I guess a lot more potential for problems to develop in our knees because of how much we move them or are using them?
I'd say because of the wear and tear of people being aggressive on their knees, and then with obesity does cause some issues there too, and losing weight does help take the stress off the joint. I would say that with that happening and people understanding, the goal is to maintain an appropriate weight, eat healthy, and improve those things, which help decrease the potential of developing that osteoarthritis and that pain. So.
Gotcha. And again, as you look at the way the joints are interacting with each other and things like that, I mean, some of us may have better cartilage or just better stability in those joints than others, I suppose. And this could happen at any age, I guess, not just the old.
And we're seeing the development of osteoarthritis at a younger age. I mean, we have a very active community, very active national community. I mean, nation with individuals that unfortunately do go through some traumatic experiences, the breakdown of other tissue in the knee, such as the meniscal tissue or ligamentous structures, and that will lead to osteoarthritis earlier on. Fortunately, with our total joint program, we're able to provide surgery that will help eliminate pain. The goal of a total joint replacement is to eliminate pain, be it through a total joint replacement, a partial or unicompartmental knee replacement. Those options are provided to help people be active again. It becomes a quality of life issue. We want to provide people with that opportunity to enjoy their children, their grandchildren, be active with them, to participate in sports, with their skiing, and with other activities that they enjoy. And that's what a total joint can provide for them.
Sure. Or is it also just as simple as mobility, too, just to get folks up and walking again so they're not homebound? Or
Correct. And that's a great question, Scott. And we see that. I mean, quality of life is key, but also the ability to be able to get out in the community, to drive around, to be able to go shop on your own and do those activities is so important. And we provide that through a total joint replacement. And we look and we evaluate and we try to do what's called all conservative measures before proceeding with a total total joint replacement. And I think that's a critical point to understand, that when you come and see an orthopedic surgeon, the goal isn't just first, let's do surgery. It's what can we do first, and then if you need surgery to take away that pain, we'll do it.
Sure. And many times I assume that a patient will present themselves to you with multiple health issues, perhaps not just my knees bothering me, but I'm also 70 pounds overweight, and I'm also high blood pressure. I'm also all this other stuff, right?
Great point. And the beauty of the total joint program is, before someone goes into surgery, we're going to have them evaluated by their primary care physician to make sure that they are medically stable. And we've actually seen some people come in with knee pain that when they do get that analysis done and we decide, hey, we're considering you as a total joint candidate, they go see their primary care and they may find something wrong with their heart or with their lungs or with their liver, and it can actually be a life-saving procedure, because then we're able to look at the patient holistically. We're able to see their heart, their lungs, and all, and that provides overall excellent care for that patient.
Right. And I guess if they're now able to do more active things without that pain in their knees or their joints or whatever, they can lose the weight, they can be more active, maybe increase their stamina, cardiovascular health, whatever.
And it gives them longevity. I mean, and that's key, is once they're able to become more active, then they're able to enjoy their life better. And that's the beauty of the total joint. That's the goal of it.
Right. And you mentioned it's not always total joint replacement. It could be partial, or it could be something else. So it's not all or nothing.
Excellent point. The key, such as let's say they have osteoarthritis in one segment of their knee, in a specific area of the knee, on the inside part of the knee, we can do a partial knee replacement, which is less traumatic, and we can do that and ambulate or immobilize a patient even faster than even a total knee replacement, and that again saves the other issues, or saves the tissue in the other areas of the knee, and so they can even be more active, and that's actually a less painful procedure. And at Orthopedic Associates, our surgeons do partial knee replacements, total knee replacements, revision knee replacements, etc.
Sure. Very good. Rachel Timmerman, let me turn back to you a little bit about maybe some of the success stories that you have seen from patients who have come in and haven't been able to get around very easily or without a lot of pain, and they leave the office after an operation, a procedure, and life-changing, I would think, for some folks.
It is, Scott. It's pretty amazing to walk into a patient's room the morning after they had surgery and then tell me, Rachel, I do not have the pain. I actually walked down the hall last night. And that just is such a joy for me, that the patient is getting to experience pain relief. And over and over and over again, I hear those stories. Our patients are up moving the day after, the day of surgery, walking, and the smiles on their face that they're bringing to the hallways in the hospital, it's incredible. It's incredible stuff what we're doing.
My guest this morning from San Juan Regional Medical Center, it is the San Juan Regional Total Joint and Spine Center. Rachel Timmerman is here. She's a registered nurse and also the coordinator. Also, Dr. Jason Lucas is here. He works with Orthopedic Associates here in Farmington as well, talking about the services available. And Dr. Lucas, I imagine technology is playing a big role in some of these procedures, because this is pretty fine work that you're doing sometimes in our knees, hips, shoulders, wherever.
It's amazing how every year more technology is coming out. There's more research being done on how to improve the longevity of total joint replacement. And the equipment that we're currently using is state-of-the-art. It is amazing how the ability of this equipment to have less wear, especially on hips, knees, and shoulders, is occurring, and that we're able to provide this service so that a patient can have a total knee and last 20, 30, even 35, 40 years, or even a lifetime. And so we continue to train, we continue to evaluate, we continue to research, and that's part of the total joint program. We meet on a monthly basis to discuss where are we, how are our patients doing, we look at any sort of complication, we look at our successes, we evaluate, we communicate with our community members that have had surgery, and we find out what they like about the program, what they don't like, what we can do better. And I would say it's the same with our equipment. We're always evaluating for what is best for our patients in the community to get the very best result. So I would say yes.
Class is coming up next, a week from today, it looks like, right? On the 19th, right, Rachel Timmerman?
That is right, Scott.
Okay, and it's going to be again at 5:30, And give us the details one more time on the phone number, and then we'll go to a break.
So this class is going to give you guys information on relief from joint pain. The phone number you can call to get scheduled for that class, it's a free class, is 609-6078. I'll be on the other end of that phone answering any questions you guys may have when you give me a call.
Okay, and it's a free class to find out more information about the programs that are available and the procedures available.
Yes, and we will have our orthopedic doctors there on hand to answer any questions you guys may have.
All right, very good. My guest from San Juan Regional Medical Center this morning. We're going to take a short break, everyone. Thank those of you who are watching us this morning on Facebook and YouTube. We've been getting some hello messages from as far away as Florida, for heaven's sakes. And folks, hello in Aztec and Roswell and all the other folks who are watching this morning. So thank you for chiming in on the feed today. We'll take a short break. Back with my guest with more in just a moment right here on KSJE. The time is 8:27. Program on KSJE is supported by Citizens Trust and Investment Corporation, providing a competent, innovative, and caring team of professionals to serve wealth management, trust administration, employee benefit plans, retirement planning, and estate settlement needs. Find out more about Citizens Trust and Investment Corporation at 505-599-0181. KSJE is supported by the new Performing Arts Cooperative of the Southwest, producing programs for a growing number of arts organizations, including the San Juan Symphony in Farmington and Durango, Third Avenue Arts, Durango Choral Society, and Southwest Civic Winds in Durango. Advertising for the fall and winter season programs is being accepted until September 14th. Find out more at 970-247-3004. Performing Arts Cooperative of the Southwest.
I know the semiconductor seems like the least sexy thing about Apple's new iPhones, but it's actually the secret weapon. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace Tech, demystifying the digital economy. I'm Molly Wood.